What's up, guys? I know it's been a smooth minute since I've put a video out, but I've got a good reason for that. I've gone back to school. It's actually EMT school, emergency medical technician. I've gone to school at night after work, and it's been kind of busy, like 3 or 4 nights a week doing that for a few hours every night. So I'm going to class, I'm studying, I'm doing all that stuff to get my EMT license in Alabama. So that takes up a lot of time, and any of my spare time that I have at home I try to spend with my family because I'm gone or doing schoolwork so much. So haven't had a whole lot of time for YouTube. So as you all know, the Wu flu or the coronavirus is out and about, and it's affecting everybody. So I'm out, my daughter's out of school, so I'm at home. I got a little bit more time at home to do things, so I'm gonna make some more videos. So yeah, the Wu flu, as I like to call it, is causing problems everywhere. The grocery stores are around here, they're thin, but they get restocked pretty frequently. So it's not really something I think we're gonna have to worry about too bad right now, like running out of water or food or anything like that. But it's kind of a good reminder that you should have something available to guarantee that you have drinking water for your home and your family. And the way that I like is the Sawyer All-In-One Filter right here. This is the actual filter. It's inside of here. The water flows through. It's actually upside down. The water flows through right there and filters and comes out. I know the Berkey filters, the big stainless steel ones, they look like a, if you're Southern Baptist, you know it, like a sweet tea pitcher, like the stainless steel sweet tea pitchers at church that have the little spout on the bottom. That's kind of what they remind me of. It's basically 2 big buckets. You put water in the top one, it filters and falls into the bottom one. Then you have drinking water. Those are super nice and convenient, but they're also very expensive. So this one, the all-in-one filter, is a good bit cheaper. I'm not sure what the price is right now. They're not near as much, maybe $20 up to $50. Can't really remember. I've had this one for a few years. Anyway, they're probably more expensive right now anyway because the whole pandemic thing going on. But in this box, you get a whole bunch of cool stuff. This is the syringe to backwash it, to wash the filter out. You get 2 little bags. This is a bag you can put water in. You can put dirty water in, and the filter, you can unthread it right here and fill it on the top, and then you can just squeeze it through the filter and drink it pretty much like a water bottle or something like that. This is just a little smaller, a smaller version. It's 12 ounce. This one's 32 ounce. Kind of the same concept. And these threads right here on the top, I think they're like standard water bottle threads, or like 2-liter Coke bottle or something like that. So you can actually put the filter onto any standard water bottle, fill it full of dirty water, and tip it up and drink it. But anyway, this is like a little connector that goes onto like a faucet. It's a little soft rubber thing. You can hook it underneath a faucet, cut water on, and the water will come out into the filter. Excuse me. I don't have the virus. It's just allergies, because if you live in the South, you see how green everything's turning. There's yellow pollen everywhere, and that's why I'm coughing. It's not because I have the virus. I don't have a fever. I have a productive cough, and it follows all the symptoms of a sinus cold or whatever. So anyway, I don't have the virus. But this thing can go onto a sink, a faucet, like an outdoor water faucet, run through the filter and down into something else. The way I have it set up now is the more like stationary way to filter water, which is the bucket tap thing, whatever you want to call it. It threads into the bottom of a bucket, runs through this hose, and then gravity will drop it, and the water will run through the filter into the bucket up underneath. Ideally, you would want like a clean bucket or container on the bottom, because you want your clean water to go in there. But for right now, I'm just using these 2 buckets. I'm going to take this water that I poured from my my outside faucet, or spigot, if you will. I'm going to pour it in the top. I'm going to pour it in the top, let it flow through, and maybe take a look and see how fast it flows and how that whole process works. So here we go. So the filter's got this hook on it. You can hang on the lip of the bucket, and it cuts the flow off so you can fill it. Got dirty water in. I'm gonna go ahead and just take this off. Dirty water in. And the clean water should be coming out pretty soon. Yep, so we got water coming out. It's probably gonna take a while to like prime the filter. There it goes. Because it's like a fiber filter in there, so it's probably going to take it a little while. You can see it dripping out right there. It probably takes it a while to fill up the for the filter to fill up with water and saturate the filter before it can start coming through. So anyway, you can see right there that's dripping through. And that's not like super blazing fast, but I also don't have a lot of water in the bucket. I've only got a little bit of water above where the hose is. If I had a full bucket, you know how gravity and water pressure works, it'd be more weight on it and it would probably come out faster. So yeah, that little guy's just trickling away. If it got down to it and you needed to filter your water, you can go find a water source anywhere. You know, if the water still works, you can do it that way. For some reason, if the water filtration gets compromised or something like that, or if you live in Flint, Michigan, either one, you can fill up the bucket, pour it in the top, and let it sit, and then you know, you do your work, whatever you got to do, and you come back and you'll have clean drinking water in the bottom bucket. So I live in the South. There's water usually everywhere. Like if it rains, my yard will fill up with water even. You can catch water off your roof, off your gutters, and store it. That's a whole different video on rainwater collection and all that stuff. But I mean, you can find water in a creek, a branch, a ditch, whatever. Scoop it up. Maybe try to filter out the big pieces, like dirt and leaves and all that stuff, and then run it through here and just let it run. So yeah, I'm just gonna let that trickle and keep talking. I don't have the virus, not that I know of anyway. I don't have symptoms. I haven't been tested, but I don't have symptoms. Nobody in my immediate family does, so as far as that goes, we're doing pretty good. I'm just chilling at home because my work is closed for a week, another week and a half at least. They'll probably close even longer than that. My child's daycare is closed, so that works out pretty good, so I can stay home and watch her. My wife is a healthcare professional. She has to go to work every day, unfortunately. And on top of that, she has to go into hospitals and doctors' offices and be around the virus more than most people would. But you know, they've got most of the PPE that they need. There is a little bit of a shortage for some of the people. She's not a hospital employee, so you know, they have to take extra measures to make sure they acquire more enough PPE for them, like N95s, gloves, gowns, all that stuff, goggles. But anyway, as far as my EMT school goes, I had signed up for clinicals. I was going to take them last week, like ride an ambulance and you know, learn that kind of stuff on the ambulance. They got canceled, which is probably pretty good because it kept me out of all that stuff. You know, it kept me out of the hospital. It kept me out of patients' homes that could be possibly contaminated with it. So it sucks that my clinicals are being delayed into the summer, but it's good that it kept me away from all that stuff. So so far we're good. I pray that we we stay healthy and we stay well. If we do end up getting it, just pray that we get over it fast enough and that doesn't affect us too bad and we don't contaminate too many other people. But enough of that. You guys stay safe. Wash your hands. You know, be with your family. Spend time with them. You know, get out and walk. I know a lot of people are out right now for the virus, so take that time and just take advantage of it and spend time with your family and be safe. And we'll see y'all later.